Alright. Okay, we made it back. No, we didn't. Did we? Alright, we made it back, we made it back. Okay, add. Let's see, let's see. Okay, we do have excellent connection. Everything is the same. Okay. Add watcher of RAMs. First 12 hours over. Restarted to save the world. Okay, we're back. But honestly, it feels like a punch in the gut. It really does. Also, I don't know if everything's still working. Like stream chat doesn't get properly shown anymore. I mean, I guess I can take a peek. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, because this is a new stream, like the stream again. I'm sorry. But so we don't lose the bot, if you're back here, like the stream again so we can push it up once more. And yeah, like the stream labs, like the stream lads, like the stream. So yeah, we're back. We made it back, and we're going to be able to save the bot. You hate the stream? No, not Brooklyn Banana hating the stream. Actually tragic? Shit. Should I? You know, I could have recorded the stream, but the issue with that is I have nowhere near enough disk space to save a 12-hour recording. I just don't. Maybe I should buy like your... you know what, right? Maybe I should buy like your external thing. Make the healer sealier and the tanks tankier, make the volters voltussier. Yes sir. Sadie level 5 should... Our HP is really ass. Like... Our HP is really bad. Okay, what about Vortex is looking clean? Honestly, Vortex is looking clean. He's fine. Yep, it's a stream reset. It looks like we need to do some more XP dungeon. And also our damage doesn't look to be on par. Okay, what if we cook up something a bit different? Yeah. This looks like it might lead somewhere. Hey, Gamer Pro was good. Is this a new account? No, we had to restart the stream because of YouTube not being able to record past 12 hours. So we were basically closing in on like the 12-hour mark. It was like 5 minutes to go. So we had to do a quick stream reset so the footage doesn't get lost. Or if you're referring to the whole purpose in general, yes, this is a new account. Oh yeah, the music is too loud. I don't know why it's so high. I don't know how it got so high. We want to relive the first 12? Oh no. No, this is not the right placement. So, a vortex here. This guy in. Almost. We almost survived. But that is with double ultimate. And that is definitely not something we can do twice or like multiple times in general. Nor do we have any damage dealers anymore. We need an Halloween for the Rage region. How long do I plan on going? Honestly, I don't have an idea. I do not know. Thirsty? Yeah, sure. Sure. You know what we truly need? Level 40 heroes. Or like level 50 heroes. We're looking at Vortex at level 31 and we expect him to carry the world. Like, that's just not the way it works, right? And also we need this last promotion so we can get some more damage out. Okay. Maybe we're able to beat a new stage, and maybe, just maybe, we can combine the two. So, beat a new stage and get the promotion material. Wanna get Vortex promo 4? We're going to bring Sadie, Vortex, and probably Camille all the way to promo 4. That's like the general game plan. But Voltage should be cooking here. Indeed he is. Okay. Then Sadie for some damage reduction. Vortex for the heals. And then the top, we don't really need to worry about the top. The top kind of just works. No clue why, it just does. Like 200 points. We have like a difference of like 160 to 200 points in trophies. I don't think it changed all that much since the last time we checked, because we are not really able to progress that much. I mean, the guy might be playing, he might be playing campaign, right? There's a chance he's playing the hard campaign. How do we get this to work? Like, okay, we let those two guys pass down at the bottom, and what do we do then? Do we just give up? Volt's basic attack is better at killing the enemies than his ultimate. His ultimate is too AoE focused. Huh. Huh. Ever heard of that? An ultimate being worse than a basic attack for a certain purpose? I didn't. Yeah, that's strange. But we take it. You've yet to pull one tier of Twilight after 3 months of playing? Yeah. Buy the event materials? Oh no. Leading people down the dark path. The forbidden one. Oh, the jump is crazy. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to deal with this, are we? Like, how would we? How would we deal with this? We have the same amount of heroes. The BP jumped from 80,000 all the way to like 110,000. And we can't block anywhere else. Estimation that everyone is gonna have that luck with greening, don't tempt them. That is obviously a joke. For all intents and purposes, that was a joke. Okay? Just so we have that at least straight. Two suitors of Capris but no Hex? No. How come Bruno doesn't make the squad anymore? He's in his training arc. Don't worry. He's training to come back and show you how it's done. Okay? He's there to show you how it's done. He's evolving. Ever evolving, ever strengthening, ever increasing. That is what he stands for. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Couldn't you attack one more time? Like, couldn't he attack like one more time? But sure, let's say we let that guy pass. And we let this guy pass. How do we defeat the other ones? Like, here's an extra minion, which means the lightning will jump to the target. So I guess the trick is for Voltus to just win because there's an enemy walking in front of the tank. Like, this is basically what enables this whole shenanigan. The fact that there's a guy walking in front, so the chain lightning hits outside of Voltus's range. This is the enabler. This is the reason why it works. He's basically getting hit even though he's not supposed to get hit. And that's how this all comes together. No! I fucked that up. Cerberus was supposed to be at the bottom. If the later guys are an insta win, what do we do with this information? Is there anything we can do with it? I guess it means we need to somehow defeat the earlier two guys in any way, shape or form without the full support of Voltus, because he's just not strong enough. Now the big question is, where does he hit them more? In his ultimate or with his basic attacks? One, 2, 3. King Voltus? Like, look at him crit. Sheesh. So basically we're playing the RNG game and somehow we're winning. Somehow we're winning. How are we doing? We got Sadie and Cerberus out of pull 40 and 50. We are close to getting mythic gear on day 1. And yeah. I guess that's basically it. Okay, so we got the stage on auto. We got the stage on auto. Nice. Is the next one harder? Okay, it doesn't give legendary extract anyway. Oh shoot. Brienne, come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Let's go! Not even close. Bro, I pulled 110 recluses and nothing. That's why you should have pulled them tomorrow. Because tomorrow you had twice the chance for a legendary. Twice times 0 is still 0, but it could have been more. We can at least give it a try. I do not have the slightest belief that this is in any way, shape or form possible, but I will not surrender without having tried it at least once. Yeah. Yeah, okay. If this guy survives like 7 hits, then he's just not strong enough. Voltus is just taking the big L because he's weak. Your guildmate got 4 out of 250. Yeah, but that is above average. The situation you expected is more realistic than the one he had. The fact that you got nothing out of 110 is 10 times more realistic than getting 4 out of 250. Hey Lippe, appreciate it, thank you. Yep. Honestly, Voltus is writing stories nobody could believe. Single-handedly. But let's be real here. There is still one GOAT. The one and only Bruno. Let's not forget about him. He showed us what a Satcham range can do. He showed us that he is the man. What the fuck is this? We're failing this. Okay, we're not failing this. That's great. Did I pull for Anora? No. I will pull for Anora tomorrow. Or on a better note, in 12 hours. That can't be right. In 12 hours it's already reset. I mean, it makes sense because we've been going for 12 hours, 12 and a half hours. So yeah, in 11 and a half hours we'll be pulling for Anora. Do we need to imagine me being still alive when the reset rolls around and just pulling? Nah, that would be a different stream because it would be summons instead of like free to play progression day XYZ whatever. No. We see how far we go, then I catch some sleep, wake up, and then start the stream again so we can do some summons. Alright? We're not going to do like a 36-hour stream. We might do 24, even though we gotta see. We gotta see. Wait, did we get an extra? No. Where's background farming if you need it? Greetings from the Saarland. Okay, Exhibit has an interesting question. For those that want to guess, try guessing my age. I know there's a couple of you in chat that already know it, but there's also a couple new people here, so might as well take a shot. So far, there's no right answer. Oh, okay. One of you had it spot on, but it's only been said once. CC is close. But yeah, I'm actually 21. I'm 13. Nice. So yeah, I'm 21 and I'll be 22 in like 4 months. Oh, you'll be leaking the Discord conversations? Wait, you're so sorry? For what? I find it funny that people are like 27, 30 to 35. That's just plain rude. Why did you say 30 to 35? Nah! Nah! Oh no! Oh no! You could have guessed that much hair's never 30 plus. I hope even in 9 years I still be popping off hair-wise, right? Am I French? No, I'm German. I'm Germano. 30 to 35. Oh no, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Should I go to the bathroom? Basically, cut that shit back off so I look a bit younger. Is an insult? Ah, it is what it is, honestly. I don't know if my English sounds that natural, but I'm obviously trying my best. If I had to give a reason, I've been mostly talking English for like the last 3 to 4 years. I've been consuming media in English and I've basically been reading in English. Like the only time I really do something in German is if I talk to friends or family. So I guess it's just a habit thing. Okay. Hey, need some advice as someone who just came back from a long break low. Should I spend some money to pull 250 for Nora or pull what I have for Lucius? I'm Mr. 27 Unwanted. That is very dependent on your account, okay? It is very dependent on how far you are and what you still need to clear. So let's say you came back and you haven't cleared 120 and 121 yet. Then I would say go all out, get a Nora. Easy. If you finished 121 already, and if you're looking to progress into endgame content like gear dungeons and Guild Boss 2, then I would say it might not be the best decision and you should probably try to aim for the triple banner, right? My German accent in the English. That would be depend exactly. Whereabouts in Germany? You want my address too? Like I can write it. I can write it for you. Like if you want my address? Like come on. Nah, but I'm basically what you could call a Berliner. I'm a Berliner. But at the moment I'm living in the Niedersachsen, right? But I'm basically a Berlin boy, Berlin person. Been living there for most of my life. Just not anymore. Rather recently. Oh, phone number? I mean, yeah, like I like having private calls with strangers that could leak my data to every single person. So, how about it? Oh, bank account info? That's even better. Like, okay, sure, like WhatsApp? I mean, alright, enough of those though. Cliff Burton from Metallica, or like Salvador Dali without mustache and with long hair. Greetings from Russia. Hey, Zorikto Shakdarov was good. Greetings from Germany. How are you? And what is your plan for tomorrow? What's going on Samba-wise? Lennox, you're in very, very dangerous territory. Because you do not want that. You don't want her phone number, okay? Because you might as well go to jail, okay? You might as well go to jail at that point. So we keeping you safe here, okay? We keeping you safe. Like, I have two sisters. One is 7 and the other is 6. I don't think you want any of those telephone numbers. Alright? I don't think you want any of those. No ages on the clock. Nope. Ain't happening. This is not happening. Alright? I mean, how would you know? See, unlucky situation for you. But Lennox, they got you on the radar. If anything happens in your area, you're gone. You already pulled a Nora today. Didn't expect that. Just wanted to pull for 190 pity. And she came at 160. Easy hard pulls for Lucius, yeah. Man. Oh, chat. I never knew Lennox was one of those guys. I haven't known him for long, but I felt like he was like a decent human being. But now, oh no, oh no! How? Never judge a book by its cover, right? Hey, Unwanted, if you're looking for a clan, let's give me some, let's give you some information. If you are anywhere close to the end game, or for anyone in chat looking for a clan, honestly, at this point, I don't care, right? At this point, I don't care. If anyone wants to join my guild, if you're at somewhere towards the end game, like, feel free to join, right? So we have the War Guys guild here. We have a couple inactives, like for example this guy. Doesn't quite work because of GVG, but we basically have like 10 slots, and overall it's a couple of endgame people. But we're still just looking for a couple more members, right? So War Guys W guy is the short one. And just have like, I don't know, 30 to 50k guild boss damage and be like somewhere towards the end game. Don't forget to like the stream. Absolutely. Don't like the stream so more people will know about Lennox. Okay, Lennox, that is strange. But it is not illegal. Though I still won't give you his telephone number, okay? Man, Lennox is in deep. $6k KBP on the account, but you really hate GVG? Yeah, you don't. Then you can just chill in your guild, do your stuff, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. Lennox, you know, the first time around we might have accepted it, but I don't know. War Guys. The War Guys just like a second wing for just German people that apparently just wanted to take the name. So just go with War Guys. It's that's the one. You gotta wait an hour? Sure. No trouble. It's all about the guild, no trouble. It's all about the guild, Okay, might as well, no. No, I don't think that's the way it works. If you're already deep enough and you dig yourself deeper, the only thing you do is dig yourself deeper. There is no reverse karma. But nah, honestly, we just scratch it up to Lennon didn't know. It is an innocence, and also nothing happened, and we never talk about it again. So Lennox is safe. Helen, not sure if you remember, but asked you for advice on Guild Wars 2 on how to win without Torador. I just managed to get 130k in Guild Wars 2 without Torador. Send me the team. Send me the team. If you're on the Discord or have me as a DM, send me the team. I want to have a look. We can have a look on stream. Yeah. You can add me now. Okay, go. Will you post a new event tower review? I mean, with the showing fights, etc. When it releases. I don't want to take the joy away from people. I don't want to release content before it's out. You'll get guides the day the tower mode comes out, but only then. I'm not going to release any tower content before it officially releases. Can an Oracle 221 easy or need God gear? She can't do it alone. Enora can't do it alone. You need good gear and a bit of support characters, but she can do it. It's just not that easy. What's my in-game? Oh, I meant just send me on Discord, right? Just send me a screenshot of the team you used for 130. Pope Araka? I mean, Pope Iowa I've seen. Pope Araka is interesting though. Okay. Pope Wrath. We should be able to find you on the leaderboards then, right? Okay, let's get another run of a farm going. Check out the Guild Boss 2 run real quick. Because, like, look at this. We're still looking for the promotion material. You think we've seen one of those? We're on 108. 108. We were at 40. Mind blowing. All right. So Titanic Runes, World Rankings 130. Huh. I mean, you know, yes, strong, but A5 Pope is crazy. Can I make a good in-depth Vaulter guide? You can't find a good one. Ever since the what is it? The Arbiter pack, I thought about making a good Vaulter guide. You get one around the time the Vaulter banner releases. All right. Around the time the Vaulter banner releases, you're going to get a Vaulter guide. Any tips for gear leveling? It costs so much gold, especially the mythic ones, only can level them to 12. Be very selective of the gear you upgrade. Go to +4 first, see if it's useful. Go to +8, see if it's useful. Go to +12, see if it's still useful. If it isn't useful, abandon the operation and find a different piece. Be very careful with your gold. That's pretty much the way. Azor is nasty. Like, Azor Wrath and still 130k? Banger team. But luckily enough for all of us, we're going to see a huge shakeup in the meta as soon as Lucius releases. As soon as we get Lucius, we're going to see a huge shakeup in the meta. And yeah. We're going to see a huge shakeup. Alright. Let's put that back up. Jabbers, come to war, guys. Yeah, absolutely. He has to join our guild now. Oh, hell yeah, brother. The grind is over and we even got 2. So we got another one for another hero. Hell yeah. Though I feel like we kinda need to 6-star him, which I don't want to, but we might need to if we want to make it past like high like the earlier parts here, right? Okay, now with improved and upgraded stats, we try it one more time. We'll try it one more time. And if that doesn't work, we need to farm. What can you guess? Healer promotion materials. Hey, hey! Woohoo! And experience. Oh, no, no, no. We're doing something. Probably. Okay, we can bring this guy in early. And for Decimus, we need to wait. And we bring in Cerberus. Yeah, no. We did have a Vortex ultimate though. So it's already looking past totally hopeless. Oh, 25 TOT? Yeah, that might help. That's a good idea. Let's get a 25 TOT. Yeah, but the damage is there. The issue is gonna be survivability. Survivability. Oh, we still have another healer. Oh, we even survived with only 3. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we're not cooking completely foul. Not that she held out all that. Not quite. They aren't ready. They are nowhere close to the amount of resources we've invested into Voltus. They're basically like level 30, 2-star promotion, gearless. That's kind of the way you can imagine them. So, yeah. Yeah. Aww, they just murdered her. Completely annihilated her. Okay, how the hell do we survive this? Yeah. Tank your Vortex, tank your Sadie, and 1 ultimate needs to be enough for us to survive. Sadie DPS delay. But we should be able to cook like really well with this one, because we already have both of those close to. I guess Sadie needs a couple of the epic ones still. Oh, we can make her way tankier with this one, yeah. And I guess this one would obviously be better than 12%. The difference isn't too big though. And we don't have any legendary at dust at all anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah. We need to farm. Haha. You got Spirit Siphon and Tear of Twilight in a single 10x. Decent. Decent. Voltus, save him. Choo! Voltus the Annihilator. Huh? Man, he was like, oh, you need some help? Let me just hit backwards. Damn. He's giving everything. And look who's back. It's the GOAT. Brunor. How many summons? 50. We are on 50 summons. Hi, should new players hold onto their summons and crystals for any specific banners? Yes, the banner tomorrow. You should hold onto your crystals exactly until tomorrow. Or better said, in 11 hours. In 11 hours we get the best banner in recent times. Probably the best banner in like the last 4 months. Most likely, when it comes to normal summons. So yeah, go all out. Hey, Moritz was good. Yes, we're still here. The reason why it says 47 minutes is because we had to do a stream restart. It's already 12 hours and 47 minutes. Alright, the first time reward. We take those. Can we already give Vortex the next promotion? Not quite, not quite. Best since Vienna Sealers. Also, the fact is it's a 2 times and 15 times rate. So you're combining the overpowered benefit of getting 2 times the legendary rate with actually good units, right? Oh, yeah, that 8 hours thing was because I still had in mind to like release like 2 more videos, right? And then I don't know, y'all were kind of like, nah, bro, continue, and that's why we're still here. Would waiting for 1+1 be better though? Absolutely not. A 2 times by 15 times is the very best when it comes to banners. It is the very best. Yep, we pulled a Tear of Twilight or Tear of Starlight. Out of we bought 1 set of Gleaming Meteorites because I asked chat if we should gamble, and we get a Tear of Twilight. So Voltus is now our god, our savior, and our miracle maker. We're account day 1 and sitting on a Tear of Twilight. That is the only reason why. I mean, we could have also made progress differently, but it definitely helps. Just a bit. Okay, how can we heal him while still trying to heal as many other tiles too? Yeah, I think honestly, Watcher of Rams ads are always sus. Alright? Watcher of Rams ads are always weird. They're always suspicious. Yeah, and that's just Watcher of Rams ads. Yeah. Pretty much. See, this is kind of the reason why I don't really like endurance stages, because these rats are so tanky and they do so much damage for your kind of like under-leveled units. Mummy. No. Oh, yeah. Like I said, they aren't the most trustable. Oh wow. 5% attack reduction? You really couldn't given us a bit more than 5%? Just a bit. Okay, that's fighter. Here we need a star up, or Beta set some experience. Vortex needs a couple of those. Sadie wants a couple of these. But overall, the overlying issue is once more E to the X to the Perians. So we farmed this experience for the last time. We bring everyone to like level 40. It's gonna be the last time we touch this stage, because after that we do campaign, right? Whenever we want to do XP rate, we have to do campaign first and then do the XP rate 7-4, right? So we would need to go from 6-1 to 7-4. It's possible. Honestly, like the phase, chapter 7 is super easy. The last boss of chapter 7 is super easy. I already have a plan in mind how we can easily beat that guy. Though for the last, for the other stages, I mean, we have Voltus, we got Bruno, but we need some more experience. Give them 2 weeks and they'll start doing this is the actual game I'm playing now. Honestly, Watcher of Rams ads have never been like the peak, kinda, you know? They just, yeah, they exist, okay? Let's say it like that. They exist. If you want to, like I said, I think you asked that once more. If you want to, make it, I think it was download like BlueStacks AD player. If you want to reroll, make multiple instances that play at the same time. You just say what the hell? No, you don't have to take this too seriously. But honestly, this time is actually quite a bad time to start an alt, in the sense that there's so much to do with anniversary and everything. Hey, Liam, nice. How much experience was it to go from level 30 to level 40? Like 40,000? How long? No idea. Maybe until we beat all gear rates 21. Maybe until we beat gear dungeon 1-6. Maybe till the end of time? I don't know. I truly can't tell. But at the end of the day, it also depends on, like, do people still want to see it, right? If there's still interest in this kind of stuff. And also the most important part for me is getting like that early period, like the first 14 to like 21, maybe like the first day to the first month, as something that new players can refer to see what do you want to do to like push progress to the maximum, you know? You just came back from a 9-hour shift? Yep. We've been on it for 13 hours straight now, give or take. So, what did you miss? You missed us being in chapter 6. You missed the most hilarious pull ever, which is a Tear of Twilight on an account that hasn't even unlocked artifact material rate. And you missed the rise of God Voltus. We now have Voltus with skin. What was peak viewers? I think peak viewers was around the time when we got the very first legendary, so Cerberus, which was like 186. I think the peak was like 186. I don't know. I still have to decide, to be honest. $187? What the hell? Nah, but basically, I have to see. We're going to play as much as possible. We're going to do campaign. We're going to get a bunch of summons, a bunch of gems. And I'll have a look at how many we actually have. If I feel like it's realistic for us to get a Nora, I'll be going for a Nora. Yes, I am, Matze. So if I feel like we can hit 250, real 250, we go for a Nora. If we can't hit 250, we don't even try it. He does. How far am I on a Nora? 0. The reason for that is we unlocked the banner on Saturday. We unlocked the Anora banner on Saturday because it's locked at the moment. Our account is 1 day old and it needs to be 4 days old to pull on the Anora banner. Hey Mahu, appreciate the Grüße aus Berlin. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Caleb, but maybe we can. Maybe we can. We have the whole hard campaign, the whole expert campaign, a couple chapters of normal campaign in front of us, and the most crucial part is the amount of summons you get obviously becomes more if you play like a harder campaign stage, right? In my head, I calculate 70. Every 70 pulls you do, you get an extra 10 pull. So if you do 210, you can do 240. If you do 280, you can do 320. It's basically between 60 to 70 summons per extra summon. Yep. There were summons with 2 Anoras and 1 tempo, that's true. But I am not going to summon on Anora unless I can guarantee myself that we get 250. Because if we do 220 pulls, get a trash legendary, and the banner ends, this account is fucked. Like, we can't afford it. If I had to go just 220 summons, I would go on the 2x15, because there we have a higher chance to actually get more than just one legendary. Jesus, we've already spent 2,800 stamina today. Obviously for an endgame player that is absolutely nothing. For an endgame player that's peanuts, rookie numbers. But the highest stage we ever played costs 22 energy. Like, we've been doing a couple stages. What is a ult? Pig Jesus, I might be a bit too confused for this one. Is there an like grammatical error in the message, or am I just dumb? Feel free to tell it to me straight to my face. Oh, my newest ult spent 11k. Okay. 11k, but as in money or as in gems? Oh, 11k stamina. Yeah, true. Because you want to push the level. I apologize. Cerberus is not very good for early game, right? He's alright. He's not super strong. He's not crazy. But if you know how to use him, you can get some nice results. The way I see him is as a support AoE damage dealer. For example, if we're playing two lanes and we're getting weakened on one lane, then we put in Cerberus to support that lane while our main DPS focuses on the other. So, yeah. 30 minutes? Did you say 30 minutes? Like, that's injustice. The way you do AMR is, let's see, do I have my people geared? I should. So let's actually burn 2,800 stamina on AMR and have a look at how long it takes us, huh? Should we? All right. So we go here, we pull the screen back up. We turn it a bit lower. And then we go. So yeah, let's have a look at how long it actually takes us to do 2,800 stamina worth of AMR. Hey Kevin, what's good? Yeah, exactly. You can manage around 10 stages per minute. So 128 stages is like 12 minutes. How did you do it that fast? Silas plus a single Salazar ultimate. Nah, all good, all good. Oh yeah, and constant, I think my constants isn't geared. So I guess it could go a bit better, but yeah. But yeah, this is the way I do it, right? Just full on speed. Here's a damage breakdown if anyone's curious. 6 million on Silas, 3.7 on Salazar, and that's the fight. Basically, you just want to do 10 million damage as fast as possible. Let me see. Yeah, see, Constance isn't even geared. Hey, ah. Do you know how much BP a Nora bond is? Like 3 to 4,000 probably. Like an Nora is in the 90k range with good gear. What do I think about Nora? I think that I'm going to summon for her. I am very certain she's going to become more viable in the future. And we need exactly 2 units to make her overpowered. Number 1, another viable summoner. And number 2, a summon booster. So someone like a Dolores for summoners. Alright, let's see. Did the damage split change? Yeah, see, now we did 11 million damage for whatever reason. Is Tide really just a BP check? Tide is a BP check, but it's very, very crucial that you do one simple thing. If you want to do Tide, you need to follow a very simple rule. And that simple rule consists of the 3-3-3. So you need 3 tanks, or basically 3 tanks, 3 fighters. So here, you need 3 tanks, 3 fighters, 3 mages, and 3 marksmen. The rest is whatever. You go 3 fighters, 3 tanks, 3 mages, 3 marksmen, and then whatever else you have. The reason why you want that is because in the talent tree, if we take a look at the talent tree, let me actually start another round. Thank you, emulator, for crashing on me. But the reason why you do that is because you have tight talents. And these tight talents refer to having 3 tanks, 3 fighters, 3 mages, and 3 marksmen. You're saving ancients, alright? Absolutely not. I already have Praetus. I want Vorderon. So we are not going to be saving any of those. Let's see. I guess my units have a bit... Like the last time I played this fight, I think I last time pushed Tide like 3 months ago? 4? Maybe 5? Let's have a look. So we quick retreat. We go 1 marksman, 2 marksmen, 3 marksmen, a mage, a fighter, another fighter, a mage, a tank, another tank, I guess 1 more fighter. We can place another fighter there. So obviously my units aren't fully geared, right? BP wise. Obviously my units aren't fully geared, but that's basically the spirit. So for example, an easy example, I guess I can just show it off. So we have 3, 3, 3, right? And now let's take a look at a tank and someone that is close by. These guys have basically the same amount of BP because this is sorted by BP. So if we put in Vortex, we go to 8.54, right? And if we put in Baron, we go to 8.848. That is because we completed the trifecta of tanks, and that gives you like a huge boost in BP. And then after you completed those, you just bring in whatever from left to right highest BP you have, right? Obviously, a lot of my units aren't geared, which is why the BP is only 10 million. Okay, is there anyone having maxed the advanced ride talents? Probably. I guess I hope Emil will come next time and aiming for Pope and Jera. Do so. It's the smarter decision. If you do not have Praetus, you shouldn't summon this weekend. Do the Lord bonuses apply for Tide? No, Lord bonuses don't matter. But Emil boost will boost Honora as well? Yes, but it's more the other way around. If you're going for Imrit, you need to go for Honora. But if you're going for Honora, you don't need to go for Imrit. Out of curiosity, is Imrit a BP beast like the other second gen Ancient Lords? He's also like 90k plus. If you have a max skilled with decent gear, you can also expect like 90,000 plus. So we get a crap ton of experience. Let's see where that takes us. Vortex to level 40. Okay, it's not that much. It was basically nothing. Okay. We got humbled real quick. I guess we need more gear. If you really want a bigger boost, it's not gonna be promotions or anything anymore. It's probably gonna be farming a couple runs of a gear raid, like gear raid 2. To get some useful pieces, but I don't want to accept this. Look at this, we do not have any of those on auto because it was always one guy getting through. I do not want to accept this. I can farm stage 10, but I do not want to accept this right here. I don't. If I don't have pop, better for me to save ancients. Yes, indeed. Does inspiration stack? No. You can also, honestly, most of the time, even though the developers aren't that good at descriptions, you can click on stuff and it's actually going to tell you the information. So for example, we have constants, and if you click on the inspiration buff itself, it says why this effect is active, other buffs affecting the inspiration will not take effect, right? And the caster also can't be invigoration buffed. I'm sorry, I'm hiding it a bit. That wasn't too effective at not hiding it. I'm sorry. What does it take me to get to do a takeover? You know the answer. It is obviously straight up moolah. Big cash. Nah. Honestly, at least for the last few weeks, I just didn't have the time to stream it on Twitch too much. So I just did a couple offline takeovers or like a big takeover session on YouTube. But if you want to get a takeover, you can join the Discord and check like the takeover section, right? There's a takeover section, and then there you find everything you need. Alright, 2,500 gems. Basically, we didn't make any currency, right? Is it actually time for us to play hard campaign? Probably. With no more than 6 heroes. Alright. So Voltus is a given. Brienne is decently strong. Double healer, double tank works. Summon Brocky is 100-ish in pity. I'm not even mad. Fucking Nora. Brocky is the gold. Even had 2 of his exclusives on standby. Nice one. Yeah. I mean, it feels like a week-old account, right? At least for the average player, this is probably what your progress in a week looks like. Yeah. And then there's really a couple people that don't believe in the saying knowledge is power, huh? Was the button always there? The takeover button? Is Silas exclusive at 10 better than the mythic one at 25? No. So I get that question a lot on which artifact is how good in comparison to what artifact at what stage. Exclusive. There we go. We click on the video. We take the link. So, what we have right here is the exclusive artifact tier list. Yeah, I did. For like 30 minutes. I had like a big meal. So, this is the exclusive artifact tier list. Every single exclusive artifact in the game at the time, ranked and compared to their best in slot at 10, 13, 15, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22 and 25. So if you ever want to know when is the time to swap away from your old one and swap to the exclusive one, consult that tier list and you shall know. Yeah. But honestly, I think our next goal should be to unlock auto background fights. Like, we need the ability to do multiple things at the same time if we want to stay truly time efficient. So after this stage, we'll have to once more check. I need to make a new gear cleanse guide. I guess I could make one. Must pull list. Honestly, must pull list is hard to judge. Want to buy a suture carpus for my hex? You could buy a pack in the shop that has gleaming meteorites that has a chance to provide you with that resource. We can't. We're capped. We can't get to 3 times speed because we need to beat stage 6 in Tide. And that's just not gonna happen today. it just can't. So we have to play on 2 times. It took us 6 hours and 20 minutes, if I'm not wrong. I think I wrote it down somewhere. But it took us 6 hours and 20 minutes to actually get capped on the vocal quest. Do I play chess? No. I played a bit of chess with my grandpa, but I never really went into it deep. Though I do like card games, right? But not like the physical versions, just the dirty online versions, like for example like Magic, Hearthstone, and the like. I do enjoy making a couple of builds there, but not always. Just once upon a time. We need a tide, the 160 guide. No, because for tide you just need BP. So, if we want to play something in the background, how far do we need to go? 8-4. Honestly, 8-4 is the key to everything. Time to bash our head against the wall and try to beat A4. Or at least die trying. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Oh no, we're only in chapter 6. This will be a long and troublesome road. Do I have guides for other codex bosses except Boreas and Torrent? I don't think so. Not these guides specifically, no. I think it should only be Boreas and Torrent. Because mainly they were new at the time and I was able to then make a guide about them. I might make like an updated Styx and an updated Frost and updated blah 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 guide. I have to look into that. I have to look into that. I know. You wanna know the reason why? My team wants to prove themselves. They wanna prove to us that it's not a one-man show. That they can also perform. That we shouldn't sell them to the black market or trade them in for epic essence. You think a speedy mark that's good for Styx? No. She doesn't. She takes too long. Rather, if you want a super easy tip for Styx, just get Helga. Just get the Helga fusion done, and then you have your Styx menace. To be fair, I don't know if you can get it done before it ends. A video using it's not enough. There aren't enough exclusive artifacts that got added that it would be worth it to make a follow-up video. Not yet. Sure. Okay. Honestly, I am someone that does a lot of things at the same time, and I have the habit of, because I'm doing so many things at the same time, potentially, that's just rumors, forgetting certain things, okay? So just in case, I'm gonna write it down and pin it somewhere visible, right? First, we just gotta fix that though. Yeah. But honestly, we can earn the yellow set. We are almost close to mythic gear. We might actually be able to earn ourselves the gear needed to do what we want to. I use Deimos, Satchel, Magda, Sealers, Hollow, and Idril for Styx. You could change Idril for Tazira. Yeah, you could change Idril for Tazira. She would do more hits. You could try a Calypso, you could try a Praetus, you could try whatever you have that hits a lot. Setram's exclusive artifact, if you haven't yet used it. Okay, so we want. What do we want? Gear Cleanse updated. Okay, Gear Cleanse Guide updated. Updated Codex Guides. Uh-huh. Iowa is crazy. If I get the artifact of the event with 4k coins, I can equip it or any gods, or is it just for one? It's an exclusive artifact. So you can only use it for Helga or Nora depending on which artifact you're referring to. Sorry that it took me so long to answer that question. There's too much going on in the chat. I hope it still helped. Or basically I wanted to do this at the same time as look at chat as write something down, and it's just... it takes me a bit. Is Nazim good for Guild Boss 2? Absolutely. Nazim can solo stun Guild Boss 2. You build him with high attack speed, high rage regen, and high HP, and he's going to be the only source of stun you're going to need for your run. Probably, yeah. We might have to sacrifice a couple non-3-star clears, but it would be worth it. Because the benefit of having the ability to fight 2 times the same fight and have the most important XP stage in the game, it's just too big. Like, let's be real here, it's too big. Ivor, Setram, Hex, Sealers, Elomin, Constance. Sounds like a solid team. Alright. Ah shit, before I forget about it, we need an Ares guide, Volderon guide, Lucius guide. I think I can spare myself the Boreas one. Think we can spare ourselves the Boreas one. People should know how to use Boreas. A Nora. Technically an Nora guide, potentially. So we pin that one right here. Aldria's throwback. No. People don't need to know. It's a secret best left buried how good he was. Do I think Ares is good? Yes. Do I think he's phenomenal? No. He is a very solid unit, and honestly, if you do not have a Torador, his value goes up way higher. He's basically your dream nightmare support. If you want to run a nightmare comp, then you run like Arrogance, Lust, Ares. Arrogance, Lust, Ares, and then I guess like a Wrath as the Lord, right? Okay, and then we need Tower Guide. We need better Stage 10 guides, because that releases in like fucking 2 days. So Tower Guide, better Stage 10 guides. What else? What else do we need? Anything imminent? Like anything that has relevance at the moment. Yep, so Leia gives rage regen plus a damage boost. That's basically it, simply simplified. You probably will be, man, and I thank you for it. I put it to the very bottom. GVG content. Potentially. Day 1. I mean, I have to put this into day 1, right? So whenever we end the stream, I still have to spend like an hour, maybe 2, trying to cut this all together. Not quite. I can't cut this together. I can put in the highlights, but I need to kind of talk about like the decisions we've taken and the reason for those. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Is Enid summons still not buffed by Nora? Yes, they aren't summons. The game doesn't consider them summons, but you also don't need to worry about that. Wait, where did you only roll one? You only rolled +1 into the rage region? No, that's the ultimate. You only rolled +1 into the damage boost? Yeah, okay, that's noticeable, for sure. Praetus? Next week, or when his banner releases, okay? If there's anyone looking for a Praetus guide, you get that one by the time he's relevant, okay? Man, no way, you still live? Yes, we are still going. It has now been 13.5 hours of constant grind. So yeah, we are the man of being still alive. Yeah. Nope. Go your divines tomorrow. Use your divines tomorrow. Just do it. No, his summons don't need to be buffed. They are already good. Like the true damage summons, Enid summons are already good. You do not have to worry about them needing to get buffed any further. Huh? I find it fun that we're taking like the completely wrong approach here, but we're still somehow doing this. You're not really doing APOC 2, so you don't need him. It's not that he just provides value for APOC 2. He also hits hard, so you can use him in Guild Boss 1 if you wanted to. There is a Watcher Lord on the horizon, and that Watcher Lord is strong. Very strong. And what else is there to say about him? The ability to strip buffs might become more relevant as time goes on. Imagine there is a boss that gives himself annoying buffs. Unless these buffs are undispellable, Lucius is already a great pick for that fight. Like, no matter what the fight is. If there's a buff to the spell, already great pick. I mean, if you can trust the League boys, the new Watcher Lord will be released in like 6 months. At least for our server, that is. Yeah, I mean, it's a slow and steady grind, but keep in mind, you also get a legendary soulstone. You get a legendary soulstone out of the Odyssey questline. I feel like that is a fact that should be talked about way more, because Enid is nice and all, but a guaranteed legendary soulstone? Now that is different. Save for next Watcher Lord. Praetus / Vordon is a bait trap. Nope. Still go for Praetus. Still go for Bratus. It is not the bait. Still go for Bratus. He is the greatest to wait. Yeah. What's that currency? Yo, Marius, what's that currency? So I at least can thank you for whatever that is. What is wrong? Can anyone help me? Romanian? Oh, hey, thank you for the 50 Romanian, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for the 50 Romanian. I think Romanian isn't quite the word for it, but hey, yo, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Okay, 6-1. No. We do not have the time for this. We need to progress. I learned 2 new currency. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone wants to broaden my currency roster, feel free to leave a donation with a super weird currency. I wouldn't mind. Ka-ching! Nah. But yeah, okay. Shekel? Was it? Shekel? Shakel? It looks like an NFC sign. And then we have obviously the Romanian, the Ron. I mean, that's Euro. Probably, right? I think I know Euros. This would be so embarrassing if it wasn't. Thank you, CC, man. Appreciate it. Romanian Leu. It's gonna be something. Something along the lines of Leu. This is chill, right? Having a hard carry Lucian, having a hard carry Voltus and playing campaign like this is a blessing. Right? We just go in, place him down, we win, next fight. Honestly, if someone would be donating 50 bucks, I would still think I'm rich. 50 bucks is 50 bucks. I ain't gonna complain not even a second about it. How can I keep up answering every comment? I can talk a lot, for those that haven't yet noticed. I am generally gifted with what they call the water flow. Or even the waterfall. So since I happen to see you live, I always wondered if I'm right in my assumption that your accent is German. You are spot on. How about you take it one step further and tell me where my accent is from, if it is indeed German. What about your 3 Charmies? Crunch or keep? Keep until you have a good legendary soulstone in the shop that you want. Like for example a Setrum soulstone or something else. What the SGD? SGD. Some super great dollar. Singapore dollars. Ah, same thing. Super great Singapore. I mean, yes, it's the same thing. Like, it's the same. So yeah, hey yo Muffin, or Muffin, appreciate you stopping by. We probably see each other tomorrow on the second day of this beautiful account where you can get past Tide 6 to wait at Tide 9. I don't even know if that's true. I hope it isn't. I hope it gives us a bit more time than instantly getting locked at Tide 9. But yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it very much. So, Eastern Germany or the NRW area. I'm from Berlin, so should be north if my geographic skills aren't completely screwing me over. Ich bin ein Berliner. Sounds like a disease? Oh, relax. I made a free-to-play account to invite myself for that event, and it's fun playing a new account. Definitely. Especially if you try to use the knowledge you've gained while playing on your main account. And then you kind of see the difference between what did we do the first time we ever played versus what do we do now and how much further are we able to go because of it. And also it kind of feels like a random Nuzlocke challenge, right? Because you go in with an account and you don't know what you get. You just have to deal with what you get. You get a Tazira, you gotta use Tazira. You get Bruno, you use Bruno. You get Krak, you use Krak. You get Kriya, you use Kriya. It's just the randomness of it. Hey Turgal! Appreciate the channel membership. You are now a legendary hero. Hey, you nuke NATO. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Lichtenberg. Nice. For me, it was for most of my life Schöneberg, right? But now I'm somewhere down at the end of the world in the Niedersachsen. Where's Kinesa usable though? Any fighter content. She's really good in any fighter content. So let's say AMR, Void Drift progression, campaign. It's just about if you have the spirit to want to use her, you're going to be able to find usages. Is she going to be the top pick for anything? No. Is she going to work? Absolutely. Alright, I traded Revon, but my first ever summon after Epic Marksman and Marine was Arrogance, which I still don't have for main. I got hit and never touched an own again. That can also happen. Let me give you an example. Once upon a time, this guy called War Guides had the great idea to make him free to play alt account. He started this account and pulled 13 legendaries in 150 summons. These legendaries were the following: Hatset, Salazar, Zilitu, Double Morrigan, Leia, Zealous, and then something like that, right? This is sometimes the way it just goes, right? I ended up giving that account away to a viewer, right? I made like a viewer giveaway. You know what happened with that account? It got played for a day and then never touched again. This still hurts me in my soul to this day. Nah, but honestly, it was a free-to-play account. I didn't invest any money. I just invested some time. It was at the time some good content. It always is pretty good content, and I enjoyed the ride. But yeah, it did feel quite disappointing that it just got thrown away like that in a sense. To be fair, I also think he never came back. I think he somehow won the giveaway on my channel. We talked a bit on Discord and then he just disappeared. If you're talking about hours, let me give you a bit of a perspective. How many of you still remember the game Lost Ark? For those that maybe have played it themselves or at least heard about it. I think Lost Ark, when did it release? 2022, right? It released back in, I think, February? Back in 2022? Or something like that. Might be a bit later, don't quote me on it. But the gist of it was, up until December, or basically November, I played 3,200 hours. No, 3,600 hours of this game, which translated to a day average of, I believe, 8.5 hours. So, yeah. If I go all in, I go all in. But yeah, honestly, this game, it was fun, but I got kind of pulled in this. You know when you're playing with people in a guild, and then you kind of do stuff just to keep up with them because you kind of don't want to fall behind, or you want to show off a bit, right? And I kind of got trapped in that, and I basically yeah. Mainly at the end of the day just did it for the guild. Sounds like your war life. $77 days and 2.5 million BP? That's a good thing. Obviously you're enjoying the game, and that is all that matters. Peace, love, and unity. You know, I mean, if you're enjoying the game, you're enjoying the game. That's the way I see it. You know what I thought about? How do you feel about this topic? Should Watcher of Realms make a new server? Because we've been now having basically the same server or same two servers ever since launch, right? And you have all these already super progressed people, and at least when it comes to PvP, if you start in new, you obviously kind of feel the difference, right? You see how far everyone else is, and I feel like for most people that isn't something that they enjoy, right? Some might not care for it too much, but I don't know. I feel like it might be a good idea to start another server with together with the big event, but it might also completely flop. I honestly do not know. Free to play only server? You know the problem with that? They lose money on it. If they make a server that they have to host and that they have to keep updated, but it is free to play only, who's going to pay for it? No, I'm not talking about seasonal servers. I'm talking about giving newer players an environment in which they are facing also newer-ish players, right? I don't know. It might be that the servers just die out because people quit. That's also possible, which is why this one server approach works that well. But honestly, I'm not too good at game design, so I don't know, right? I guess a game with seasonal servers is, what's the name? Dragonair. Dragonair Silent Gods should have completely seasonal servers. So yeah, if you ever wondered how to deal with this boss, the answer is kill it with fire. Nah, but for real, if you want to deal with this boss, just kill him. Yeah, exactly. Like the seasonal server, I would hate that. I hate people taking away my progression. That is something I don't like at all. If not necessarily invalidating progression because there's like a new power system, but resetting my progress, I would die, right? I would rather die than have people reset my account for just because for fun, right? No matter how long it takes to get back to the same point or whatever. Nah. Yeah, and if you have to then enable migrations, I guess it just overcomplicates stuff, maybe? The idea of seasons is the reason I don't play Dragon. You know one game where I like it to some extent if they take away my progression is Path of Exile. I can play a Path of Exile season every couple of months because there will be like a new mechanic, some new skills, a new build, stuff like that. I can go in like every 2 or 3 months to play a bit of Path of Exile. But it's not something I would be able to do every single season. I would take a seasonal mode with different maps and fast heroes. Absolutely. Like, honestly, it took war a year, but we're moving in a very, very nice direction with the fact that we now have content that is completely equalized. It is just great because you can get back to the tower defense aspect of things and ignore the hunt for like A5s, A7s, fully bond skill maxed out super premium hyper gear with quadruple god rolls, right? You can just focus on the mechanic side of things. So I am super hyped, super tuned for that tower mode. Yep. It is honestly, it is really just getting better. I can't remember the last time I would have found anything to complain about war. I really wouldn't. Besides maybe the debacle of not having the summon rates for like the gear dungeon forge. Alright, gotta go to the toilet real quick, back in a sec. there we go. So, did I get the chance to see the interview? No, I did not. I've been doing this for the last 14 hours straight. So, I've been doing this and talking to chat. That's been the way I spent the last 14 hours. So, I didn't get the chance to check out the dev interview. No. That is a very rude assumption. Ashes for kids? I am not quite sure what you're referring to, but depending on what you're referring to, I either agree or I disagree. How about that? Yep. There is no other way, because if you go in with your fingers, it just takes too fucking long. You're basically dying of old age before you get anything useful out of those. You can't focus on his videos? I guess it's a preference thing. Honestly, it's a very simple preference thing, and that's totally fine. You'd love to see them merge this and Rise of Mythos, but a legal battle killed that game. With the best intentions, I've never heard of that game. Sadly, I don't know what Rise of Mythos is, but just from the names, I'm guessing it's a tower defense game with ancient gods. Does that fit? I don't want to. I truly do not want to make it. I can make it to 24 hours, but I don't want to. Because if I make it to 24 hours, I basically ruin the plan I have for this weekend. Because my plan is, I at least need to make a summary of day 1. This one, which is already going to be a bit hard, trying to summarize 14 hours in a useful manner. I need to do too much test server testing. Tomorrow we also need to summon. And I also need to be awake for day 2. Because if we go 24 hours now, we're not gonna be able to go 24 hours the day after, or like even like 16 or something, because I still have something else to do outside, sadly. Yeah, honestly, I'll be going for around 2 hours. I give myself around 2 hours more. That's kind of like the... What free auto clicker works for PC? The ones I used stopped working and now I'm out of autos. Windows version or LD player and other ones. See, Nuke NATO, that's the cool part. At the moment, this is basically all I'm doing. At the moment, I just set up my life for the way that this is all I'm doing. This is basically all I'm doing for the moment. A mouse macro? Yeah, because for example I have a stream deck, right? And in that one I have like a macro, but it doesn't work in the Windows client. So I can't quite recommend any. Are we losing? Yes. That's not good. Is 110k HP and 8.5k defense okay for a block here? Absolutely. So I play via BlueStacks and clicker works. BlueStacks has an inbuilt auto clicker, yes. You have an inbuilt auto click function. So the way you do it is you just use the sidebar and there's this A with a circle around it. You click on that, you set whatever action you want to do. Like for example, click right here, click over here, click down here, and then you just save it, right? So it's an integrated feature for like BlueStacks and LD Player. So yeah, 110k and 8.5 day is always a good thing. So the perfect ratio to aim for a tank is 300% HP, 100% defense. Alright? If you want to aim for any specific values, 300% HP, 100% defense, and the rest into like attack speed and rage region. So we are getting enormous artifact regardless if you can't pass stage 10? Yes. With the way it looks now, I am going to ensure that every single person that wants an artifact is going to be able to get it. Because I'll be grinding the fuck out of this tower mode so that everyone is able to get all the rewards easily because it's equalized content. It's equalized content, which means no matter how far you are in the game, as long as you just have the same hero once, you're going to be able to exactly replicate what I'll be doing. And if not, you just play tower mode yourself, right? There's obviously no need to look for like my specific guides, but if you're stuck, I can obviously try to help out, right? Yeah, honestly, morally corrupt. There's the tower hero god? No. It's not impossible. I have 2 guides on my YouTube channel already. One featuring Dahlia and one featuring like the standard approach. I highly recommend my Dahlia guide if you do actually have a Dahlia, because that one is amazing. 200%, 200 crit cap and 150. Higher. If your attack is only 200%, you want like plus 200% crit damage. If your attack is like 250, you can take like 150% crit damage. But it's the right ratio, yeah. 200, 200, and then whatever else you have. You don't have a Dahlia? Honestly, on YouTube there's a couple tutorials, and my main tip I can give you is if you're struggling with the boss health, just with the boss health, use Liam. Use Liam and you're going to find success. Dahlia is cracked, indeed. If you have the tiles to make her work, she shines. The only time she doesn't perform is if the tiles aren't meant to be for her, right? We only have to do stage once? Yes, once and once only. You only have to go to the pain of this stage one time. I use tidy. I use an arena also on the top. Are we missing something? No. I use an arena also on the topmost left tile alongside Serene, Aatrox, Karmit and Morrigan. Works. Rock and Astrid were my main damage on stage 10 with knock for the boss lol. I did have Elder, Eluin, Medan and Farsi. Yeah, there's a couple different approaches, right? You either keep units in the middle and unfreeze them, or you kill the sides, or you kill enemies while they walk towards this middle, right? There's these three ways. Why do enemies walk? While the enemies stand? Or while the enemies come through towards your core, you defend the middle. Morally corrupt, maleficent Titan Warlord. I highly appreciate that praise. Thank you very much. That is a very nice name. Morally corrupt, maleficent Titan Warlord. Indeed, a very, very strong name. Do I have a plan for 7:15? Yes. Hope that our healers are the fuck doing their job. Aminda, same to you. Appreciate it. Now, that is also something I need to pay attention to. I can't have this secondary account impact the quality of my guides. That just can't happen. So we have to see. Though for the moment we were still fine. We're cruising. We're making a bunch of progress, and overall we're doing well. And also it's kind of the same thing. It's only like the first week or two where it's like super hectic, where we're getting achievement after achievement after achievement after reward after whatever. And then it should at least somewhat slow down, because there is that farming part, right? The aspect that we can't get around, where we just need to farm gear to get the relevant content to be cleared. You get to watch the day one account go further than your 62 days old account. Interesting. So yeah, for those that might have already noticed it, talking for 14 hours straight, I'm kind of starting to lose the flow, right? I'm not able to connect words as good as before anymore, so there's gonna be a couple bumps along the ride. But we are on our way to make it to the next XP stage, and we are on a very good course towards 8-4, because we just need to beat this chapter, and then 4 chapters of 8, chapter 8. Yeah, but Dark, how about wanting to go to sleep afterwards? Huh? Is then coffee still the answer? Yes, no, maybe. I don't think so. Ah, shit. Where's my Volker? Where's my free Volker if I need her? Huh? Free Volker where? Free Volker when? Guess we just start with your main carry. You use coffee to sleep? Damn, I must be the weird one then. Yeah, I'm sorry. I must be the weird one then. I need to go, my man. Keep up the good work. See you tomorrow. Exactly. Especially for summons, because those are gonna be exciting. Summons are always exciting. They should make tide faster so I can get Volker quicker. It's fine, right? There has to be like some time stops, because we would basically be trying to rush through tide and we would get stuck, right? Tide kind of gives you like a natural progression. If you play an appropriate amount every day, you should be able to beat the tides your day up until a certain point. So tides do also kind of give you like a progression guide in a sense. That is, I mean, let's be real here, I also was disappointed I got A1 Cornelian. But the reason for that is because I legit don't have anyone besides her and Durza for the Chaotix. But it's not a complete real disappointment. It's more of a, okay, it's nice, but it is not something new. The reason why you buy that pack is because you search for something new. Vulcan's story Odyssey are the progression guide tie checks that you're actually playing. Truer words have never been spoken. That is the exact thing I do with takeovers. Takeovers aren't just me clearing a stage, but basically fulfilling any request you might have in regards to Watcher of Flames. So for example, can you make me a GVG team? I log in, I change your gear, I put together a GVG team, job done. Can I get 3 arena teams? Okay, I go in, make the gear, put the gear plans, put the teams together, run the fights, boom, job done, you have your arena teams, right? Takeovers aren't just limited to just stages. Though let me warn you, at the moment, as you might be able to see, for example, right here, and with the amount of videos I've been putting out over the last couple of days, I'm rather busy. Now, do you expect a better banner next week or in 2 weeks than what we have this week? Should I wait to summon later this month? I've wanted something to... No. See, from a very simple perspective, there is one more weekend where we could get a good banner, and that is in 2 weeks. The reason why I still recommend summoning on this banner is because this banner is known. In 2 weeks is an unknown. This banner is 2x by 15x with 3 at least good. Good is a high rating with at least good legendaries. You're not going to find that every day. The chances of us getting another 2x by 15x with 3 good legendaries are very, very, very slim. Yeah, it's like the best banner over at least minimum the last 4 months. Potentially even longer. No. Please survive. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. There's so much shit going on here, honestly. I should have played this smarter. I'm sorry. People just want to wait for Praetus, but that's on Ancients, yes. Plus even the purple archer is king being able to hit anywhere on the map. True, also the spiritual altar this week is absolutely insane. Always has been. Right now I'm a bit stuck because I'm missing a good Lego marksman. I only got Micah. Should I try Felucius, my only DPS fighters? DPS are fighters and mages? Definitely. If you're just looking for a DPS marksman, he's a good choice. Honestly, even if you're really just looking for a DPS marksman, he has a really good choice, Lucius. But he provides so much more uniqueness than just that, though even if you go just for that, he is worth it. Yep, they are definitely legendary epics. If you don't own any of them, you should definitely fix that. Yep. If you do not own any of Idril or Deimos, make sure that you fix it. I'm definitely summoning for Boreas. I'm tired of getting my ass kicked by him in arena. Honestly, he's balanced. If I had to give Boreas a rating in arena, he's kind of at the point where he's balanced. The only reason he's kicking your ass is because he's A3 and higher. Right? That is when he kinda gets back into that, oh, he's so strong territory. But what legend doesn't get powerful at A3, if we're honest? Kriya? I was referring to meta heroes. Relax. He said legendary. I appreciate that, Pink. He's not even classifying Kriya as a legendary. That is a way to see it. It's a bit rude, but it is possible. Okay, we got it. Nice. How many summons do I have saved right now? 800? Something close to like 800. If we're counting selling rares after summoning, right? Or are you referring to the day 1 account? Because on the day 1 we are at 30? 40? It's not that many. I think I sacrificed Kriya to the Awakening Shop gods. But for what? If you tell me for an ancient summon, then I have to slap you. If it's a reasonable excuse, you're good. Alright? That's the way we're going to do this. If you have a reasonable excuse, we accept it. If you did it for a single ancient, or 2 ancients, we do not. I usually buy the artifact essence, usually mythic, but also legendary. And oh, essence, you're not referring to like the extra copy, right? Honestly, be careful with your legendary crystals. Just keep them for a good soulstone. Like, there's no need to use them for anything else. Just keep them for a good soulstone, and that's it. What if they buff her? Exactly. What do you do if they buff the hero you sold last week? Regret. Yeah, I mean, Kriya has potential, but she's just too reliant on other heroes. The expectation we have of a mage is that they're self-sufficient. That they can do their job on their own. Kriya is basically like an AoE mage that needs to get led by the hand towards success. Okay, Misty. Okay, you won. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can guarantee selling a Kriya equals an ancient lord, I've never opened my mouth, I have never even questioned your wisdom or decision making. You just have to pull an ancient lord. They will... Pink, I'm 99% certain they will. As she is a summoner already. If you get a Satchum Soulstone, I would sacrifice even my love Morrigan. We get a Satchum Soulstone. I don't think it's that far away. Yeah, probably within like the next month or two. So I know that Gnosis there's an aura against buff/debuff immunity at promotion level 5. Does that mean before that she can be buffed? Yes. No. Cerberus also can't be healed before he gets his healing invulnerability. I think it's a core mechanic of their kit. I feel like you're still going to get debuffed, but you can't buff her. I think it's like intrinsically linked to her kit that she can't be buffed, but they kind of like disabled the can't be debuffed or whatever, and your hero gets debuffed, but she can't be buffed. I don't know. Because if that is true, there is a potential that level 60 4-star promoted Anora is the way to go. Potentially. Her base stats would be absolutely atrocious, but it is possible. No. Stefan, I won't. I might be back on it again, but I won't be going until reset. That is not happening. Hey Jason, appreciate you listening to this Watch Our Rams exclusive podcast. A 12-hour shift is massive. Probably even more massive than what the hell I did here. And I appreciate you stopping by. They do. They hurt like a bitch. We made it once more towards the XP stage. I've beaten you. You've been watching for 14 hours, but it's time to sleep. As usual, as I said to anyone else, I highly appreciate you stopping by. We'll most likely see us tomorrow. If there's anything you've missed, you'll probably find it in the day 1 recap. And yeah, I greatly appreciate you stopping by. You are? Hey, that's nice. That is nice. That is also my intention, obviously. The main reason we do this is obviously to help out New York players, but also to show what's possible. And if there are any endgame related questions, obviously answering those too, because you can't always just be talking about the early game stuff. Come on. Whatever. Bit saddening that we let like 2 people go, but it's not that decent. It's not that bad. Yeah, you shouldn't. I do not recommend it. I am also ruined, and yeah, I do not recommend it. Do not do it. Don't watch it. Don't think about it. Don't breathe it. Hey, Matt Barr was good. How am I? I am starting to get tired. After 14.5 hours, I'm starting to slowly move towards my, for today, acceptable limit. But we're still going strong. We've beaten 6 campaign chapters, a million gear raid stages, did a million different things. There's a lot of things you can do in 14 hours. Yup. Now this stage is gonna be a bitch. Do we know if Imrit hits Ariel? Yes. No? I know, but I'm unsure. I tested him, so I should know, but no. At least not in his base form. His ultimate form might be different, but in his base form he hits up close and on range, but he doesn't hit air. The big question is the ultimate though. Because in that one he changes his damage type as well as he starts to fly, right? Tough call. Oh no! Our big boy, Lord and Savior, died. How could he do this to us? Can the Goat of Range do anything about this dilemma? Yes, he can. What a colossal mistake. It is very important to know for GVG. Because it would take him from sky high to low in hell. I don't know. I do not know. I'm making that decision at the end, okay? We're making the decision about if we summon or not at the end of day 2. At the end of day 2, we'll make the decision based on how many summons we have at the end of day 2. The more we have, the more likely it is that we do not summon on the banner tomorrow. The less summons we have, the more likely it is. And why is that? Because I will be able to gauge if we can get 250. If we can get 250 summons together until Sunday, Monday, a day like that, right? If we can get enough summons together until a day, right? I think Monday. If we can get 250 till Monday, we summon for Nora. If we can't get 250 till Monday, we summon on the 2x15x. If I cannot guarantee a Nora, I am not going to summon on her banner. And if we do not summon on her banner, that obviously means we summon on the other one. No. No. Like, I wouldn't even be happy with any of those units there. Like, I don't want Silas, I don't want Vienna. If I have to pull on their banner for them. This is indeed one of the stages where... Hey, I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry for that, but appreciate the greetings from Russia. Hey, Nolan, was good? Not necessarily correct healers. You just need a good placement order. And you can't be stupido, right? If you are not stupido, then you can manage. If you stupido, you no manage. You're doing alright, how about me? I am getting towards the point of exhaustion. Slowly cruising towards it, because it's now been, even though the stream says 2.5 hours, it's been 14.5. Silas Pastrana is probably the best thing about my account. Maybe Morgan first Lego. Yes, no doubt. Silas and Vienna are overpowered, but I don't want them for education purposes. If we had Silas Vienna, everything would be so easy, it would go towards the point of basically being a whale account, even though it's free to play. I could go into this fight, I could clear gear rate 319 on day 2, kind of deal, right? It takes time. Vienna takes time, and Silas is just more often. Okay, ladies and gents, it's 10 more stages. 11 more stages. You finished the storyline and unlocked Volker. Easy. Congrats, man. Okay, nice direction, mages. I like it, I like it. You better stay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, those one-shots of Gluttony are just so nice. Gotta still find energy to do Gear 2, 20 and 21. I should have what I need to beat it, but getting the timings down and stuff is gonna take a bit. Yep, if you're not used to playing the stages like I am, because I've done them a million times, getting the timings down can be very frustrating. Who's the hottest hero in the game? The answer is pretty self-explanatory. Silas. Nah, just kidding. If I had to pick someone... It's the OG. It's unstoppable. No! Not the unstoppable, impossibly to kill unit! Ah! Bruno is the hottest. We were talking females. At least that's what I assumed. If it was about hottest male, I mean, there's no doubt. But like I said, I assumed female. Unless Bruno kinda weird. He also has the best gear, the highest promotion, the highest... Basically, Voltus has like 5 times the amount of investment. And my legendaries aren't quite carry legendaries. But that's fine. That's the way we do it for the moment. But yeah, it's true. Voltus is carrying us harder than both legendaries combined. That is a very adequate observation. You can also see it based on the fact that as soon as he's out of the equation, that's when the struggle begins. As soon as Voltus' damage is out of the equation, that's when the struggle begins. Honestly, good decision. You do not need to keep him. There is nothing that tells you that you actually need to keep him. He did his job, he served well, but then he got too old and you had to retire him. That is just the way it is. Leia or Eunomia, Zorito, let me be a bit speculative here. You like blonde women. Or is it just like that regal, almost goddess-like aesthetic? Yeah, but what about Magnus? Magnus has a word called an artifact called the Molten Heart. Magnus has to be in the discussion for the hottest. Hottest female is Lilia. Lilia? I mean, I have a picture for Lily, who's that plant person. Like half plant person. But Lilia? The common L? She decent. She decent. Factually speaking, she's alright. She decent. She got a certain flair. And everything is going as it should, right? Sol is literally made of fire and named after the sun. Yeah, but have you felt the burning passion of Magnus every time he was staring into your eyes? Then you know what is hot. To be honest, yes. It is too much. There is a certain amount of things you can do, but what they did with Honora, it's too much. I mean, it's her skin, right? She's now a dark elf. She has to be seductive because dark elves are evil and bad and yeah, so basically, right? Look at him just bitch slapping every one of these units to death, showing them where their place is. Voltus is doing a madness. Look at this Voltus masterclass. Why the ripped stocking? Cause she sprinted through a forest and got stuck. Problem solved. Question, if I completed Cult Distraction Try, do I need to keep Zealous? I used him for a second when I didn't have Magda or Viana. Do not say Zealous. Thank you. Next question. Clips for the tentacle incline. Sus, but I let it slide. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I am not quite sure what a tentacle incline is supposed to be. Sounds like something you do in the gym, you know? You do like a tentacle incline. I only sold Orums, Azos, Krark, Giselle. No! Giselle is rude. Giselle is rude on another level. I mean, I know she's going through a difficult time. I know she might not perform the greatest in given content, but selling an ancient exclusive legendary is the biggest disrespect. What about the hottest? Oh wait, no. I mean, for you personally, sure. I don't wanna have to do all that much with the tentacular inner climb. Alright, we got this stage down once again. Oh, there we go. Cerberus is king. Ha 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 ha. Neither just sang for love. I think that went over our heads, if I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's just as you can see, I am very busy with doing very important stages. So there you go, agreed. Yeah, all good, all good. Like I said, I did it. I accepted your request for joinership. You get what I mean, huh? Oh, come on. Everything out of range. But but he is here to save our day. He's the one that's never... Yeah. Who is the most detailed character visually and animations, in my opinion? Probably Honora, because she just has the most complex things going on. She has an intro animation. She has a summon. She has her own animations. The summon has an ult animation that's safe. She kind of changes her attack patterns in Ultimate. She has an intro animation, like a summon video. So they put the most work into Honora, probably. If not, maybe Praetus. Exactly, gallery animation, like the one where you click on her in your team. So basically she has one more animation than any other character. Okay, 7:15. Someone asked if we have a plan for 7:15. The answer is no, we do not. Are we going to win anyway? Yes, we will. Yeah. So here we go! Oh, fuck no, this stage, man. Ah, life was so good when I never knew about this stage. Life was perfect. What is Dahlia's voice? And she says something with the chaos within me, but I don't understand the first part. You might find it in her lore. To be fair, I don't have the game sound on enough to know. Yeah. It's gonna be a bitch of a fight. We might just need to upgrade our tanks and... Yeah, we just might need to upgrade our tanks and healers more. Our units are too slow. Too slow to remove the buff. There's no way? Okay. Fuck my life, you wanna make me go back to my level 33 to play, have 3k stamina and 5 guild boss fights to go through? Oh no. Ah no, we have to do it one better. We have to do it one better. Yeah. We go with Lucius. What the hell is not Lucius? This. And we bring her in. Kamet, Vierna, Dolo, and Lauren 300. Strong. Strong. Yep, no. We need more. We need more. We need more experience and more promotion materials if we want to tackle 715. Huh. So how's it looking? Vortex, you need a couple golden boys. Sadie, you need a couple purple ones. One, two, three, four. We don't even have Quickstar up, man. What are we doing? Yeah, I think Vortex 5-star is the next step. Yeah. On this account tomorrow I will ship bricks. It's still not certain if we summon for Lucius tomorrow. With these developers, everything is possible. There is a non-zero chance we get a Lust and Arrogance banner next weekend. The weekend after, so in 2 weekends. What are some good reviews for Valkyrie aside from XP and guild boss rate? You haven't been playing enough end game content. So, listen closely. Northern Affection Trial, GVG, Gear Dungeon 1, yeah, those 3 are like her main selling points. Arena. Yep. Gear Dungeon 1 or Dungeon Gear 1, however you want to call it, right? Why do you think of Cyrus lead with the Nora A1, Imrit, Boris A3 and Ezreal A5 for GVG defense? Oh, what do I think of it? Has slower freeze and summons and buffs? Disgusting. You know, what if you add what if you put an Eloin in there too? Huh? Matt, I haven't been able to watch it. I have zero idea what is going on in the dev interview with Fastidious because we've been here the last 15 hours. I do not know what happened. Yeah. I don't know. But it looks like it's nothing too special from the way you describe it. Oh, sure, hit me. Hit me with the fast. How can that... What is going... So what I'm looking at is at the moment copyright, right? 1% of your audience measured by watch time can't view this video due to one of the more content ID claims below. That's frustrating as fuck. Yeah, I'm not in the right state of mind at the moment, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. There's like 2 green flags in the interview, nothing concrete, which is sad. Okay, 1, a new chapter of story, 2, live arena, 3, new mode where Gears and Awakening don't count. Sure. That sounds great, but I mean, if they flesh it out well, if the content is extensive, we could be happy with it. I mean, it's some pretty, what do you say? It's not ambitious. That's some pretty ambitious things to do. If they can do it well, we're in for a very fun time. This is so dumb. This is so fucked. Why is that copy? Why? How? How would it even? Honestly, you can't trust anything on the fucking internet, huh? Bullshit. It's pretty work intensive and events and new game modes are not impacting on campaign development apparently. On all the no gear part will have some PvP aspects, leaderboard they say. That makes sense. Like if it's truly just skill based, what is to say against it, right? If let's say awakenings don't matter, gear doesn't matter, nothing matters, and it's a purely skill based matchmaking, that would be fun. Honestly, the ideas sound nice. It's all about how do they make him happen? How do they make him work? That's pretty much it. That's so stupid. So let's say I'm doing a Gibbous 1 team for Infernates. What would you have to say on the Pyrus Lead, Hex, Micah, Satchel, Nocturne? I would have to say that you're going to need a bunch. A Gibbous team for Infernates. Do not place Pyrus. That is what I have to say about that team. Don't do a guide on it or we'll have the exact same time on the leaderboard. Definitely. It already looks pretty nice, yeah. Hey, if I get a no, should I spend all for Imrit for bond skill or wait till next week for Praetus? If you don't have Praetus, still wait for next week. You can always pull Imrit in the future, but a Praetus banner is pretty rare. So, wait. Because it's the other way around. If you want to pull Imrit, you need to pull a Nora, but if you pull a Nora, you don't need to pull Imrit. Now, why wouldn't I place Pyrus when he's A5? Because you're not going to use his Lord skill. If you're going to use his Lord skill, every one of your Infernals is going to lose damage. So, yeah, do not place him unless you have Vasility. Or, I guess you could place him, but then you can't use his ult. And if you don't use his ult, you might as well place someone else. I run Pyrus, but Dolores is the only other Inferno I run. Why? Like, why? I need an explanation. What if you're willing to purchase the bundle for the arbiters? Will it be worth going for Imrit then? Can you guarantee that you get practice out of the bundle? No. Can you still save your ancients until a future time if you do get practice out of the bundle? Yes. Hey, Raider was good. Yeah, it's just like an hour more. 40 minutes. It gets 50k. I ain't bothering to fine tune. I also had no Hex or Zilly and was like 2k off. The extra attack on Dolores made the difference. Oh! I mean, if you don't use them, then sure. Sure, yeah. Seems like a plan for you. Okay, how many more? Okay, that's 100,000. Let's get a bit more. This is so annoying. What happens if a live stream gets copyright claimed for no apparent reason? Why do I have to deal with this bullshit? Alright, let's have a look at our heroes. What do we want to do? Oh yeah, 5-star Vortex. Man, making a 5-star is expensive. Jeez. Let me see, what did he say? I am day 129, level 76 and still in the tier of Twilight. Is it really that rare or what? It is rare. It is very rare, but it also depends. How much stamina have you invested into AMR, right? How high of a level do all your other artifacts have? It might really just not just be a case of you not having played enough, right? But why won't Imrit be as hard to pull as Praetus? Because Praetus is the only Lord on the banner, so he is the one getting the biggest rate up, and during the Waldron and Imrit banner, Waldron and Imrit are both rated up. So if you want to specifically pull for Imrit, you have half the chance than just getting a Praetus. Alright. What was copyright? I don't know, like a 1 minute jingle out of a fucking 12-hour track. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to do with played enough, but the ratio of how many gems did you invest into stamina and how many gems did you invest into summons, right? The more gems you invested into summons, the less high your level is going to be. The more gems you invested into stamina, the higher your level is, right? This is pretty generous, getting a 5-star psychic power at level 25. Because it's really going to help us. Gems into summons is not a good deal? It depends. Basically it goes in phases, okay? Would you look at this? At the start of the game, the value of summons into gems or gems into summons is sky high. And then it's going to stay high until you flesh out your roster. If your roster is fleshed out, it's going to drop because you rather want to farm gear. But then, when you farm the gear to the most part, the thing that's then going to make a difference again is going to be units. Be it different units or different awakenings. So the value of should you change your gems into stamina changes with the overall quality and composition of your account. Because honestly, I am at the point where I don't need to use my gems for stamina. I got 5 Sorbonne Arcana sets, 3 Infernal Raw sets, multiple 25 artifacts at Mythic. I do not need to spend the gems on stamina anymore unless there's like a big event I want to push for, right? Dwarven Association is a different story. In the Dwarven Association, you always buy the discount deals, no matter what. We're talking about, for example, translating stamina straight into, like gems straight into stamina, or overall kind of your approach. But yeah. Honestly, we've been now going for 15 hours, 15 minutes. We're closing in on a 30-minute mark towards my kind of like end time. So I feel like this is a good time to end it. And one of the main reasons is also I'm a bit hurt that this fucking 13 million hour stream is partially blocked. So I need to figure out what the hell went wrong, what the hell I can do to make it not wrong. And yeah. Also, we're pretty much done for day 1. The only thing we might need to do is get a bit more XP. If we get more XP, we can upgrade Vortex. If Vortex is tankier, we'll be making progress, right? And also don't forget, tomorrow we can get Tide Stage 6 or Wave 6. So this is my ode to a goodbye. We shall see each other very soon. I would probably say around 4 to 5, potentially 6 hours after reset, and then we're again going long. Main reason for that is because I need to do my summon stream. If you want to, feel free to turn up for the summon stream if you want to know what 800 summons will give us. And yeah, I gotta work on general content. So, oh yeah, also, what the fuck is going on with that demonetization? I need to figure that stuff out. So, it has been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, we see each other tomorrow. Be it in a video, on stream, or in a VOD, you decide. And everything you do is still the right decision. Bye bye.